name's Susan Joseph. I've been photographing wildlife for about 3 years now. Well, my experience here is wonderful. I love this place so much. The feeling of being in nature, it reminds me of England really, where I came from. The quietness, the green, I just love it. Well, I wake up very early in the morning, 5 o'clock, and after half an hour I'm outside even before the sun comes up. Well, I sit and watch nature more than I take photographs. I take very few images actually. I sit and watch them, their habits, their behaviour. I think I learn most that way, and that's how I get my best images, because I learn how they behave, and when they're going to do something spectacular, then I know I'm ready to take the image. When I go out to photograph wildlife, I think the most important thing is setting your camera correctly. I usually do a test shoot and I look at the photo and then I adjust the settings accordingly. When I see something I want to photograph, it's important to be quiet, patient, and to move slowly so you don't frighten off your subject. My ISO obviously is as low as possible depending on the light, but that's it mainly. On an open field, I like to lay on the grass or sit down so I'm at eye level with the animal that I'm photographing. With a hide, it's different really, because the bird isn't afraid of you. You can get in really close. I've got picture photographs of the jackals, kingfishers mainly I like to photograph because it's challenging, they're so fast moving. I photographed a kingfisher with a frog not too long ago. I've taken photos of the jackals fighting with the young. I've got some photos of those. The advice I can give, you have to have a lot of patience, that's for sure, and learn your camera well, inside out, the settings, in certain situations, learn the light, the direction of the light. That's very important to make sure the light's in the bird or animal's eye, otherwise for me it looks flat if there's no light in the animal's eye. So the direction of light is really important. I prefer early morning because the sun's low, so I've got the sun in my back. Also I like to photograph into the sun so that I get backlight, a lovely backlight on the animal where the animal's dark and you have a lovely rim of light around. That's also nice, especially when the bird's swimming or bathing in the water. You get the backlight on all the drops of water. Photography can help conservation very much. That way I can reach the people and it opens their eyes to the nature they have in the town. I think a lot of people don't realise what a beautiful area this is. It's so green, there's an abundance of nature. I think Keren Kayemet have made a fantastic job. I love everything that they do, that's why I like to help them. I love the work that they do, Gan Yeshua together with Keren Kayemet. The birds just calm me, that's what it does for me really. It's very calming and peaceful. I forget about everything else in the world and my mind's just on photographing the birds or the wildlife. I love just sitting in nature. That's where I feel most at home.